Hey guys, Brad here from Intex at the Sydney Build Expo 2023. Make sure you come right to G8, that's our stand. We've got something very exciting to show everybody here. We've been inundated already with just inquiries about the Qubit 360, which is a brand new system that's going to revolutionise the construction industry. This is basically the system that we're talking about. This wall deflector is the brains of the Qubit 360 and will change the way buildings are made.
No more Creaky Towers right here.
That's it, Creaky Towers, that's the buzzword. No more Creaky Towers. There's going to be 6 speakers from all around the nation and a couple from the globe. In particular, one, Jonathan Barnett, who is going to be talking about all the compliance of this new system.
I'm going to be talking about the most amazing wall system anyone has ever seen. Not only is it cool because you can make it off-site or do it on-site and tilt it up, but it's in such a way that if you have large deflections in a building, such as from an earthquake or a wind even, the building doesn't creak, it doesn't make noise, the plaster doesn't crack.
Hi, Intex fans. I'll be speaking on the panel today in support of design solutions for Creaky Towers.
What we've found is a lot of conventional ways of building partition walls and ceilings is that under movement in the building, you can develop this creaking noise.
What is the effects of this problem? Well, we look firstly at the people. You know, you've got the occupiers of the buildings, so you've got this terrifying noise. So then what about the effects of the building itself? Building inspector comes in, he inspects it, and it's approved. But then shortly after, with a small amount of movement, all these things are cracking and coming apart. So the performance of the building has declined. And the unfortunate thing is that you don't realise this has actually failed until there's a catastrophe or a problem.
How many of you have ever seen a fire test of a wall? Right? How did the test fail? From a crack. The same crack. All right? Well, oh my goodness. What is the issue? We have thermal differential expansion, etc. We have movement of buildings due to wind. We have movement of buildings due to seismic events. If your plasterboard cracks, you have weakened its fire resistance. If we can design a building so that we don't have that cracking, so if everything stays intact during a normal event, like a normal wind, and the walls stay the way they should, and we can have the same walls function that way in a seismic event, we have kept the fire resistance level where it should be. That's what's so exciting about what we're talking about today. We've got a way now, a means of construction to avoid one of the big weaknesses we have in plasterboard.
From an architectural perspective, we are working within smaller footprints. So we've got, small footprint, tall buildings. The higher we go, the more challenging the issue is starting to become. The structure is the structure. We'll always get differential movement, so it's what we're doing with the internal skin that will make all the difference. Essentially, we've got an envelope within an envelope within an envelope, and that internal envelope needs to act independent.
And now, given the way we've changed things and tweaked things, you can actually fix the plasterboard and the starts off to the head and the bottom track, creating a rigid frame wall system so the strength capacity is gone through the roof.
The point is there's a system that's been designed to fix one problem, the creaking, a noise creaking building problem, that also does really well with improving another situation. All right, so you get twice the bang for the buck is how I look at it.
The bit that I really like about this system, and I kind of come at this from someone who's spent most of their years in research in earthquake engineering, is really its application in somewhere like New Zealand, where the version that we tested essentially could be pushed to 1% drift with no damage. I think is quite novel.
The performance of this system for size which I'm talking about here is definitely better than conventional.
One of the most interesting things I saw in this whole exhibition is this detail.